Arizona pets are celebrating a monumental win with the passing of SB 1658 into law. We're going to tell you all about this incredible historical moment and so much more right here on Pets on Parade. Good morning and welcome to Pets on Parade, brought to you by 3TV. I'm Kelsey Dickerson with the Arizona Humane Society. Thank you so much for tuning in with us this Saturday. Now, earlier this week, the Arizona Humane Society celebrated a historic moment for pets in Arizona with the signing of SB 1658 into law by Governor Hobbs. We're so grateful for all of the advocates in our community who continue to show up for our pets through countless calls and emails these last few months to help us get this anti-cruelty bill across the line. We're so grateful to the bill's sponsor, Senator Bollock, and other incredible supporters throughout the Arizona Senate and House of Representatives. It's definitely been a long time coming, so thank you so much. And you guys did it yet again as our longtimer Athena found her forever home after her POP debut last week. We're hoping to keep the trend going to help get Ferdinand into his forever home as well. We'll introduce you to this handsome boy later on in the show. But first, let's meet a smaller pup before that. And we also have great news about last weekend's adoption special, right, Christine?
We sure do. This little fella is my friend Jimmy Johnson, and he is a 9-week-old little pitty mix puppy. And he's only 7 pounds right now. He's going to still grow, of course. And he was from a litter of 4 strays, and they were brought to Lost Our Home, which is one of our rescue partners. And so our field team picked them up, and they needed some loving care. They needed some medical attention and some meds, and so we took care of them for a while in our kitten nursery, actually. And then they went off to foster for weight gain and some fun playtime. And he is he's a real sweetie. Yeah, we're good friends now. So last Saturday, we just want to thank everybody for turning out. We had almost 300 adoptions. It was incredible. And it's so wonderful when we can do that, especially on a holiday weekend. So that is just fabulous, and we thank you so much. Every adoption frees up kennel space, and that saves more lives. So we're very appreciative of everyone who came out to that adoption special last Saturday. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. And you know what? There's always adorable and amazing pets looking for their forever homes every day, just like Jimmy Johnson here. Thank you so much for that, Christine. Oh my gosh, so cute. And we have an absolutely adorable litter of kitties today. I mean, as always. And I think you'll notice a pattern. But Stacy, who is the first kitty joining us?
Oh, well, this is little Blaze, and he is just so sweet and curious, as you can see. He was brought in with his 4 other litter mates by animal assistants. And him and his litter mates appeared overall healthy. They have him listed as shy at first and warms up with toys and patience, but I'll tell you, he's very affectionate. He doesn't mind being carried, cuddled. He's very curious, and he's just ready to, have adventures and to love you. But Blaze and I also want to remind you that this is the last call for our summer camps, and we only have a few sessions available throughout the month of July. It's a wonderful way to have your kids interact with pets in a safe and controlled environment. It's a good way for them to learn about potential careers in animal welfare and pet care. And children will learn the proper way to interact with animals, care for animals, and they'll learn compassion and empathy and just how other living things need to be treated. So if you're interested in those camps and in signing up, you can go to azhumane.org/camps to sign up and find more information. But be sure to also come on down and meet Blaze because he's ready to snuggle with you.
Oh my goodness, so cute. And you know what, as a teacher, Stacy, I'm sure you're like, wow, summer is almost over.
I know, it's coming, but I'm excited.
Thank you so much for that. And as we've mentioned, AHS has a few long-timer pups in our care at the moment, including Coco, who has been in and out of our shelter since 2023. At no fault of her own, Coco hasn't just found the right fit for her. She's an 11-year-old German Shepherd, Chinese Shar-Pei mix with lots of life and energy still in her. She's a very friendly girl who loves to be the center of attention and meet new people. She's been on many field trips and has always been very well behaved. She's house trained, loves car rides, and will join you for cuddles after a long day. We recommend bringing the whole family down to meet her, including any pups in the home, to ensure your energy levels match. You can learn more about her at azhumane.org/adopt or visit her in person at our South Mountain campus. And as a big dog, she does have a $0 adoption fee. So let's find the senior lady her perfect forever home. And we're definitely deep in the summertime, and you know what? This little girl is very appropriately named, and she has been cuddling up with you. She is so sweet, Lisa.
Yeah, she is 2-year-old Summer. She is really sweet. We have a big dog, we got cats, and she is really well socialized. She was brought in 2 adult rabbits and 5 kits. So kits are the babies, the little rabbit babies. We weren't really sure which mom belonged with which little babies, but we matched them up, and she nursed 2 of the little female kits, and those guys are healed and ready for adoption, all big and strong now. She was a great mom, and she has been wonderful in her foster home, gaining weight and beautiful coloring on her coat. And her little babies were a little orange colored. They were adorable, all girls in our, we don't really have a cute name for it's maternity or meow-ternity, but we really have a rabbit-ternity too. So this mama was in there until she got taken to a foster. Moms have this big, it's called a dewlap under their chin, and they use all that extra fur to pull out and make nests for their babies when they're not in a foster home. In a foster home, she had a cute, cozy little blanket nest. So she is really well socialized, loves greens, loves to be held and cuddle up right next to you, likes to have her head scratched. So if you are thinking of critters, Papago probably has our most critters, all different varieties, but she is going to be at our Papago campus as well as her babies. And if you're ever looking for critters, all of our volunteers and staff there can help you and let you know what works out best with the age of your kids. Some critters are more sturdier than others, but Summer here would be a great first pet for somebody. She's very hand tame and very well behaved.
Oh my goodness, so cute. And don't worry, her ears are there. They're just blending in. She has the little flop ears. Thank you for that, Lisa. And we met this little one's brother earlier in the show. Who is this cutie, Janine?
This is Ember. Do you hear a little theme going on? And what's cool about orange tabbies, 80% of the time they're males. And the whole litter we have today are all little male boys. Or boys and males, yeah, same thing, right? But he's, like we were saying earlier, the little bit shy. This one is just a touch shy. It's got a little bit of, shaking going on, but that's just because he's only 11 weeks old. He's just a baby. And but there's a vagus nerve in animals, and if you start massaging their neck, that really calms them down. It's amazing how that works. And he's just loving having his little neck massaged, and right now we need a lot of fosters. We have hundreds of animals that are on our foster list, and especially cats that are sick or injured. So you like you're seeing here, you might see a leg that's broken. That might take a couple months to heal, or just maybe a kitty cold, or just a little socialization. And it warms your heart to have these little animals day to day in your home. And I've done it for years. I love it. I will never stop doing it, to make such a difference in their life and to freeing up our kennel space, because we definitely, every day, we have more animals coming in every single day. We recently had 165 kittens that needed to go into our bottle baby ICU. So we really need fosters for bottle baby kittens, because they are the most vulnerable and they're just very tender-hearted and they need a lot of care. But it's like so rewarding. You will love being a foster. I love it, and it's just, you won't believe the overwhelming feelings of love that you will get from being a foster.
Oh,
right, Ember?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that, Janine. And don't you, we're just getting some booty scratches over here with this adorable boy. We'll introduce you to this handsome man when we come back. Welcome back to Pets on Parade. Now, like I mentioned, you guys have been absolutely amazing these last couple weeks, helping get some of our long-timers into their forever home. And we are hoping that we can do the same for adorable Ferdinand here, who is just wanting to get some cuddles over here. So this handsome boy is a perfect example of a true survivor and of the sick, injured, and abused pets that we care for at the Arizona Humane Society every day. This sweet boy was actually rescued from a canal when he was found struggling to get out. He had some injuries to his paws, as you can imagine. He also had some injuries throughout his body, including on his ear. He was treated in our he was treated in our Ladies and Animal Foundation Trauma Hospital, where he was also found to have some allergies. But as you can tell, this is a really big, handsome boy. You can see that he has heterochromia, which means that he has one different color eye on each side, including this gorgeous blue eye. So we think he is definitely an American Pit Bull Terrier, but he might have some surprise breed in there. Everyone at the Arizona Humane Society has just been absolutely in love with him. Not only is he amazing with people, and he's been so great on all of his field trips that he's been on, as well as riding great in the car. Our behavior team has also used him as a meet and greet dog for dogs in our shelter that we're not sure how they're gonna do with other animals. So that is definitely a testament to his temperament and just how amazing he is. Like we talk about, a lot of times the shelter can be a very stressful place. So Ferdinand is not always showing his best side in the kennel, but once he gets out of the kennel, he is just like this. He's wanting all of the pets. He was actually sitting on our amazing volunteer Sarah's lap earlier, who we're grateful brought him to the studio today so he could be shown off. He is absolutely incredible, you guys. This is exactly why we say not to judge a book by its cover and to meet the pet outside of the kennel. Now, Ferdinand, because he is a big boy, he weighs in at 67 pounds, does have a $0 adoption fee, and he's available at our Papago Park campus. We really hope that you can bring the whole family down to ensure that all of the energy levels match, including any pups in the home. So if you are interested in adorable Ferdinand, make sure you're bringing the whole family, including kids. And two, this is a perfect example of a dog that is staying at our shelter just a little bit longer, only because of his breed and his size. So if you are looking for a big bundle of love that is not only going to be a great snuggler, but it's also going to be a great couch potato, but also an amazing adventure buddy for when you go on those road trips, then Ferdinand is definitely the boy for you. And he was showing off earlier just how smart he is. He's not just handsome, he also knows how to sit. So you can visit azhumane.org/adopt to learn more about this sweet boy, but I really recommend coming down, meeting him in person at our Papago Park campus. And don't change that channel. We have so many absolutely amazing pets waiting to meet you, but please make sure to share Ferdinand's story during the break. We'll see you after that. Welcome back to the show. Now, it most definitely is kitten season, and there are lots of ways to help our feline friends. But first, who is this little orange boy, Stacy?
Oh, this is little Flame, and you met two of his siblings earlier in the show. Same story. They were brought in by animal assisteds. They were healthy but shy at first, although this little guy is just like his siblings and typical orange tabby, cuddly and sweet, and you could probably carry him around all day and he wouldn't complain. He is interested in toys, so you know, lots of toys and lots of attention is what he's looking for. But we also want to tell you about all the ways that you could help community cats, because not only do we have lots of cats coming into the shelter, we also have a lot of community cats throughout the valley. And trap, neuter, return is a great way to keep cat colony populations down. It also helps keep the cats healthy and reduces the numbers of cats coming into shelters. Remember that it is illegal to remove cats from their colonies and place them in other places, even, no matter how well-meaning you are. It is illegal to do that, and plus it creates a vacuum for other stray cats just to take their place. So trap, neuter, return is a great way to help those cats, and also, you know, like we said before, keep the cat colonies down, keep the shelter numbers down. To learn a lot more information about TNR efforts and resources if you need them, you can go on somanycats.org and find more information about that. But this is Little Flame, and he's ready to warm up your life with his love.
Absolutely.
I couldn't resist, I'm sorry.
You know what? I love that. A little poem action, you know, I love it. Thank you so much for that, Stacy, and thank you for the reminder about TNR. And if you're a fan of the Emperor's New Groove, then you'll definitely love this cutie. What is Cusco's story, Christine?
Well, this little Emperor Cusco is just 1 year old, and he's all about these treats and sitting. But he is a beautiful red collie mix, and he's 34 pounds. He's super smart. We can have him sit, and he'll hop for his treat. He's so good. So we think he'd be great in agility, or just somebody that really wants to work with a dog and have a good running partner even. Maybe some whippet in there. But he was brought in as a stray. He was very warm, and we're cautioning everybody to please bring all pets indoors. The Humane Society is responding to so many pet deaths from heat-related causes, and it's 100% preventable by pet owners and the public. So if you find a pet that is in distress, or somebody has left an animal in a car, you can call the police department for whatever local jurisdiction you're in. So please be careful with your heat and pets.
Absolutely. And oh my
Right,
goodness, you know
Cusco?
what? Cusco is ready to fly on out of the studio. Thank you so much for all kisses right on cue. And who are you going to pull for a chat in honor of the last week of Love Island USA? We want you to say hello to the Love Island themed litter. These 7 singles came into our bottle baby ICU and have been thriving ever since in foster care. They're almost ready to mingle and find that forever kind of love, as they'll be adoptable at the end of July. If you want to foster your own litter of bottle babies, you can learn more at azhumane.org/foster. And I think we're starting to see a pattern with this litter. What do you think, Janine?
This is little Sparks. Look at him. He is more of a beige. It's a little more on the cream side. So if you're not into bright orange, then have a little diluted orange. And he's very sweet. He's a medium hair, so brushing will be imperative to start young and get them used to it. And also it's very massaging for them. They really like to be brushed. He's just a sweet boy, but he is a little bit on the scared side, but they're notoriously fun little pets to have. I mean, orange tabbies are always very playful. They like to be lap kitties. They really bond to their humans. They are really, people just thrive when if they see that we have a bunch of orange tabbies. They're like, oh my gosh, let's get down to the shelter, because they don't last long, let me tell you. And right now in July, we're having our 50-50 raffle. This is definitely a win-win situation. You just buy your raffle tickets online, and half of the pot goes to you and half to our pets. So there's no way you cannot win with this, because everybody that is really into helping our pets, but then they want to kind of get something out of it, the 50-50 raffle is the way to go, because it's pure money that's going to help you or the pets. And I just tell you, I think last month, maybe $20,000 where it's won by somebody. So it's definitely the thing to do. And just go on azhumane.org/5050 to buy your raffle tickets, because everybody wins, right?
Absolutely. Even if you don't win half of the jackpot, you know that your raffle money is going to a good cause. Thank you so much for that, Janine. And we absolutely love our partners, and I think Chip is going to be extra happy about a new perk we're offering, thanks to Bark If You're Dirty. What do you think, Lisa?
I absolutely think, because Chip here was found as a stray, And a lot of our dogs come into us that way. And sometimes we don't have a chance to bathe them all. Trust me, with the amount of animals coming through our doors, we would have a constant flow through our bathtubs. So our partner, Bark If You're Dirty, is going to be, if you show that you adopted your dog from the Arizona Humane Society, they will give you a free self-service groom, which is wonderful because it gives you time to bond with your dog. You'll learn all about that store. It's a wonderful store. They have all kinds of dog food, treats, and they can help you on maybe what type of dog food would be best for a brand new dog that you just adopted from us. And trust me, they're probably gonna need a bath. So this sweet dog, this is Chip. He is a beautiful red husky. He is not very happy at how hot it is. So he is looking for somebody that sets their air conditioning at 67 degrees, and he would like to live with you. He came in hit by a car. A Good Samaritan picked him up. And if you'll notice, his neck is shaved a little bit. He had a laceration on his neck that they repaired. He had some x-rays because he was limping a little bit in the back, which has all but gone away now that he's been staying in our hospital. So he is ready now for his couch time. He'll take 71 if you got it.
You know what? I know people that run it at that temperature, not me. So sorry, Chip, not coming home with me, unfortunately. And it's the last of our cutie patooties, so don't change that channel. We'll introduce you to this little one when we come back. Welcome back. Welcome back to Pets on Parade. We just love our crazy little pups, and we have a pretty famous one in studio. Who's this little celebrity?
This little girl will be racing into your heart. This is Danica Patrick. And she actually looks like the kittens we've been showing. She's the same coloring and everything. And she's got this sweet little spot on the top of her head, 9-week-old little pitty mix. She's just a doll. We are all in love with her. And someone needs to come and take her because they are going to love having this. This is a great age for them to start training. And we have puppy parties that you can get them socialized and start learning a few little tricks and tips to do at this age. So she's going to make someone the most beautiful pup.
The other thing the Arizona Humane Society is offering is telemedicine visits. And that isn't for, your dog doesn't have to be from the Arizona Humane Society. If you have a pet problem at home, you can call in and or you go online and make an appointment, and then you call in and you have a telemedicine visit with a veterinarian right at the Arizona Humane Society. They can help you out with problems, ear infections, eye infections, maybe a little urinary tract infection. All you got to do is schedule your appointment. You don't even have to go out in the heat. The doctor is in right on the telemedicine, so just make your appointments online.
Absolutely, and it's all thanks to a bill that was passed last year to be able to help even more pets throughout our state. So thank you so much for that. And the last of our litter, I think it's safe to say we know what the pattern is now, ladies, but just in case anyone missed the first few kitties, what do we think it is?
Well, this is a cream tabby, but it's part of the 4 orange tabbies, and it's our 4th male because 80% of these orange tabbies are males. So this one is a little shy, but venturing out a little more as we play with him. His name is Sunset, and he's 11 weeks and 3 pounds, and would love to come and entertain you at your house. So go.
Yeah, so Sunset and I and Christine here also want to remind you that AHS has a lot of online resources from our experts, and I'm telling you, you can go down a rabbit hole in the best way because there are so many resources. I find myself watching videos and clicking on resources that don't even really pertain to me, but they're just so interesting. And there are videos on how to introduce cats and dogs to each other, how to kennel train, and other great tips. Behavior is a major reason for people to give up their pets oftentimes. So these tips can help you keep your pets in your home, and you can watch them and try the techniques from the comfort of your own home. So to see these videos, to find out more information, you can visit azhumane.org/behavior to learn more. But this is Sunset, and he's ready to a rise in your life. That one didn't work so well.
He's ready to set sail.
There
How
you
about
go.
that one? Thank you so much for that. And remember, there are so many ways that you can help the pets of the Arizona Humane Society or pets in your community. Make sure to visit azhumane.org to learn more. And thank you so much, as always, for tuning in with us. We'll see you right here next week for another adorable Pets on Parade.